Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for being here. Working with Max, I am the project head for Max Elite Model Look India. It is a fashion, it is a model-driven property, which India needs. I firmly believe that India needs an international supermodel. We haven't had a supermodel for a long, long time. The reason being that you enter the industry and within the next couple of months and next years, you get gobbled up by Bollywood. So our endeavor has definitely been to find young boys and girls, and I think what Max has done has been commendable. They've worked really hard with Elite Paris, traveled the country. It's the first year that we're doing this. We've identified young boys and girls whose focus is to be an international supermodel, because people today don't know that once you win and you work internationally, the commercials are huge. They are more than what our Indian Bollywood stars get when they start out in the first 10 years of their careers. The commercials, the gratifications are huge when you go to Paris and you work with Elite. And I think what Max has done is commendable. It's a feather in their cap and to the fashion industry by propagating, by believing in this property. we have had over 4 lakh likes on Facebook. So in a span of just 5 weeks, only 5 weeks, we have 4 lakh viewers. And I think that's important. Beautiful, they're young, each one of them has worked hard. It's a tremendous opportunity for them and they've worked really hard. Believe you me, it's not easy for young girls to walk up on stage and take part and compete. You know, it's easy for us to sit there and then have a look at them, but I think they all deserve a round of applause for them. Congratulations, girls, and there is no end to the journey. It only continues. Okay, so live the dream and enjoy. I'm going to hand over the mic to our lovely MC to do the honors and call out our top 10. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. So girls, are you all excited to know who was selected? Actually, I've seen them, they work so hard backstage. Contestant who's the winner is number 100, Shreya Chaudhary. Can we have you little help, please? A huge round of applause. Contestant number 112, Aditi Mishra. Contestant number 107, Bhavna Suri.
Max is proud to present Elite Model of 2014. Elite Model Look is a supermodel hunt which is happening across over 70 countries across the world. This is based out of Paris, and they go and select the best model, which will be the global winner. The final event is happening in China in December. Max is proud to bring Elite Model Look model hunt in India. Max is a leader in value fashion across 19 countries. Max is very happy to further careers of young boys and girls who can become supermodels in the world arena. The winners who are there, who take part in the China event, they can have modeling assignments with Elite Model Paris for a year, and they can endorse brands, they can be a supermodel walking the ramps of Paris. This is a very good opportunity for an Indian male model and Indian female model to represent India in the world stage. This is the first year of Elite Model Look India, and Max is very happy to be associated with this partnership. This is brought by Nupur who is a franchise for India, and for Max we have Mark, who is our project head leading this initiative. And I'm sure as we grow, we'll be able to build this more and more stronger. Right now we have brought this finale after covering 6 cities, and we'll be able to take this much further in the years to come. Thank you.
Thank you. See, the reason why I'm here, and I think we both are here, is because today we actually got to see, as he very rightly said, that it is a certain type of a look that we're looking out for. It has to appeal to the international market as well. We're also looking at Indian rustic, very raw, because Indian girls and boys are very attractive, but they just have to be tapped in the right direction. So I think that is our focus. Our focus is to get beautiful young boys and girls who can represent India internationally and also work in India. Not necessarily it's only for international market, more so for both. And why not? You know, the whole idea. See, it's Max presents Elite. It is a modeling competition. It's nothing to do with. See, what happens is when you kickstart your career, you need few years to establish yourself, and if you kickstart really well, and if everything moves in your direction, then you would not want to turn back and look back and say, oh, you know, but you need those 5 years to really establish yourself in one particular career. So before you get into this, you should be very clear of what you really want, whether you want to just use it as a stepping stone and then get into Bollywood or Hollywood or whatever it is. But this is purely a modeling competition. It's just for models who really see their careers far ahead. I think I'm one example. 10 years of modeling, and I still believe that models, in fact, I mean, when I started modeling, I think we didn't have this privileges of, you know, of these agencies that have come into play right now. I think I was just telling him a couple of minutes ago that, you know, it was so different for me back then. But then again, I think this opportunity is one in a lifetime, and I think one should grab it. And these boys are very young, and it's a career path made for them. So I think they should utilize it to the optimum level. And I don't think Bollywood is the only agenda one should have. There's lots more that a model can do, and we have seen it happening by far. I mean, all of them are successful. Somebody's become interior designer, somebody's got into events, somebody's got their businesses of their own. So it's not necessarily that Bollywood is the ultimate criteria or a stepping stone. Modeling is a stepping stone, not at all. I think more so he's crazy. No, I love Gavin. I think we go long back. I won during my Glad Rags. I was very, very new. I was as new as these girls when I see them. It's called nostalgic because he was the first one who I approached for my gown and my outfits and everything, and he did a fabulous job. And obviously that whole support from the time, I think it's been more than 10 years, and the best part about Gavin is that he's been very consistent of who he is and what he likes and what he foresees in his collections. Every time you see, there is a Gavin signature, of course, but he evolves, and as he's evolving as a person, his collections are also evolving. So you know when a girl walks on the ramp that she's wearing a Gavin's outfit. And more so, not only for models. I think he designs for women of all shapes and sizes, and that is what I think sets him apart from any other designer. Not only that he's, you know, I told you, he's very popular in India, of course, but you will be surprised at how recognized he is internationally as well, which he's quite humble about and he's quite quiet about, but I should just mention it now since I'm at it.
I think the boys today are better. Better because they have a lot more opportunities, they're exposed to a lot, and they are well groomed, they're packaged right. Once long time ago, when we started the industry, when we started modeling, it was our belief and it was our karma, and we wanted to make it happen. We didn't have opportunity. They all worked out, they know what they want, they're young, they're dynamic, they represent India in diversity, and they all have a dream, a big dream to become India's next top model. I think that's a great platform, and inshallah when they do win and go to China, I think India needs to be put on the global platform where we truly have a top international model from India. Definitely, so that's why I said that we are looking for young boys and girls whose focus is only to be India's next top model, India's next top international supermodel, and go and work with Elite in Paris. Because I believe that once they get out of India and they work internationally in Paris, in New York, in Milan, in London, these are the 4 grand slams of fashion. Once they get out and they work over there, they won't even come back to India, they won't even think of Bollywood, because fashion internationally is a whole different ball game. You have fashion weeks, you have big campaigns, so I think it's quite fabulous. Thank you.